Hello Internet, this video is part of the home remodel playlist on Scott's Garage. My wife and I recently purchased this home from my parents and we have a few weeks here to remodel it. This video is update 3 when it comes to the kitchen portion of the remodel, and I'm currently working on the butcher block countertops. I have everything cut. It has not been attached yet, but I want to, in this video, seal the countertops. Keep watching. Now, shortly after unwrapping the first butcher block countertop, there was a big notice that said that you must seal the countertops, all surfaces, front and back, top and bottom, within 48 hours of unwrapping it. Now, the wood is rather dry. I'm really surprised at how light these are. I thought it'd be much heavier, but it's important to seal them. And I'll be using what is called Watco Butcher Block Oil and Finish. It's safe for food contact, and it's for wood cutting boards, butcher blocks, salad bowls, and more. And it's made by Rust-Oleum. Now, it is rather smelly. It's oil-based, and the fumes are somewhat strong. I'll be turning on some fans here. I have one fan in the background right now, but I'll be adding more fans. I'm not going to respirate or anything, but just have a lot of airflow. And I'll be using some latex gloves as well. And the first step, it's real simple. Simply apply some on the rag. I'll probably pour a little bit on the counter and just let it soak in. So I'm going to get the top and the sides, and I'll let that dry for, I think, about 40 minutes or so. And then I will flip it over and I will do the back side. Now, I've already begun the process of sealing the countertops over here, and you can see that it makes them the wood darker, and it's a several step process. I did the bottom of these twice. Now the top, this is actually the third layer, and I'll just keep on putting on more layers and sanding in between, and I'll do the same here but show you in more detail. You're supposed to shake this or stir it before using. I've already stirred it earlier this evening. And I'm just putting it on with the grain. I'll pour some out here. It's pretty dry, just let it soak in. Really brings out the richness of the color of the wood. This will probably be the thickest coat. It's important to get the sides as well. And when this dries, I'll be flipping it over and doing the bottom. So it's now been 2 weeks since I recorded the time lapse. You can see we've made a lot more progress on the kitchen. This is really a fun project for me. But I want to wrap up this video on the Watco oil finish and sealer for these butcher block countertops, and just kind of a wrap up. So I sealed both sides, at least 3 coats on the bottom side, pretty thick coats, just let it soak in. I didn't sand the bottom side. I flipped the countertops over and began sealing them. Several rounds of this, and what I did is simply used a microfiber cloth and put it on with the grain, let it dry, and I began using 220 grit sandpaper and the sanding block, sanding with the grain, being very careful here at the miter joint. Then I dusted it, blew it clean, and then used a microfiber cloth, got the dust off. Put another thinner coat of the Watco, letting it dry. Again, using 220, did that 3 times. Then I progressed to using 320 grit sandpaper and a 320 3 times. And that's what it is right now. It's a beautiful satin finish. And if water got on here, you can wipe it up. As long as you don't leave water on it overnight, you're safe. And I love the finish. And my plan going forward is that as I feel that the countertop is getting dry or whatever it might be, I'll simply sand it down with the 320, do the same thing, dust it, and put another thin coat of the Watco. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any value at all from this video, please give me a like. It costs you nothing, but it's of great value to me. And we'll see you in the next video. Next video, I'll show you how I installed the sink. Have a great day.